Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Polearm Challenge!
Woo!
With me, Jorb.
And me, Leo.
You are still a hat.
Yeah, I'll fix that eventually.
As if there's anything that needs fixing. So today, we are doing the Kalimdor Cup, which is
Woo!
an event that has a bunch of dragon riding races in the old world in Kalimdor, which is a place you cannot normally do dragon riding because it's normally limited to the Dragon Isles. I almost said the Broken... I almost said the Broken Isles, but actually I almost said the Broken Shore. So, you know, off to a great start.
Keep your feet off the ground.
The riders of Azeroth have learned much from us, and now we test their mettle, as well as yours, Dragon Rider. My bronze colleagues have traveled to Kalimdor to create new challenges. These three await you as an introduction to the many across the continent. Are you up to the task?
Fair skies, strong wind.
Ooh.
So, it's like they want me to do, like, these three races, but there's literally no follow-up quest to do the rest of them, so we're just gonna do all of them anyway, and we'll hit these along the way when we get there. It's a little silly. I love this slide whistle. It's my favorite bug still.
I hope it never gets fixed.
Me too.
I mean, hopefully we'll win all of them.
Me. Race is maybe a bit of a misnomer. They're like time trials. You can get bronze, silver, and gold. You'd think since the bronze dragons are running it that bronze would be the highest tier instead of the lowest tier, but what do I know? I'm not a dragon. Oh hey, Sully was at the trading post.
Oh.
And
If he exists this time.
If he exists, yeah. The other day I was streaming this to Leo, and there was no Sully. Anyway, we need to go back in time for this one. Oh right, I forgot that Ascala was doing egg. Off stream. So this is a little odd because this is the only race you need to go back in time for, because it only exists in Cataclysm era Uldum and not in BFA era Uldum.
Sure.
Which raises questions, but I think they're questions that Blizzard didn't actually think of.
As usual.
Welcome to a race set in a lush desert oasis. On the Uldum Tour, you will ride the warm winds of this fertile delta on a tour of Uldum and its settlements. You will even ride right through one of its most sacred areas, the Chamber of the Sun. Would you like to explore Uldum, Dragon Rider? I'd like to try the course. There are no gold and silver dragons. The 5 primary dragon flights are red, bronze, green, blue, and black. So, you know, they're chromatic dragons. Not really, there aren't really metallic dragons in this setting.
Go with the aspects.
Oh, it doesn't even keep my dragon customizations.
Oh.
It just gives me the default. Well, whatever.
That's a shame.
Oh god, I got lost. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. I got so thrown off by the... Hold on. Can I change my elective or mount? Let's do the Highland Drake then, because it'll be bloob.
The waters flow again.
Yep. Okay, so these aren't our dragon mounts. They just are the defaults. That's a little silly.
Huh.
Anyway.
Music.
Whee!
Woohoo!
I'm not going to subject you to that too much, don't worry.
It's definitely good at having like epic music.
Oh yeah. We're also going to get a stark contrast as this goes for how fast dragon riding is compared to like old flying.
Yeah, it's such a huge difference. Makes me really hope that eventually dragon riding will be available for everywhere.
I'm pretty sure that's in the works.
Ooh.
Like they're going to add a toggle to mounts with appropriate mount skeletons that you can swap between regular and dragon riding.
Yeah.
Now let's do the advanced course. So now instead of these little booster pads, we have stamina recharge orbs. Technically it's called vigor, but who's counting?
It's basically the same thing. Are the implications of mass time travel discussed?
There's a group called the Time Walkers that make sure that time doesn't explode, basically. And generally the charge of the Bronze Dragons is to protect the true history of Azeroth.
And then also doing this.
Apparently.
You know, that one time back in Cataclysm when dragons from the Dragon Isles were just flying around.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
From like 10 years in the future.
I mean, hey, in the Thaldraszus questline, we went back to the Black Empire.
Oh yeah, that did happen. And it was super cool.
I still liked my Dark Souls location font thing that I did. Aw, just barely didn't make silver.
Aww.
And now we'll do the reverse course. Reverse, reverse. Crisscross. My right mouse button is a little broken.
Man, you hate to see it.
So basically I just gotta keep it held down at all times. Or I might not be able to turn.
Oh no. You hate to see it.
Oops, I missed a ring. Oh, that's not good either.
Whoa.
Let's try that again. You didn't see that.
No, totally not, of course.
It would be very funny if they added a new, like, Ramka. Oh god, where am I going? This way. That's not gonna be gold.
Oh no.
It'd be very funny if they added a new daily quest for the Cataclysm era that's like, knock down all the Dragon Riders. They're causing problems.
Shoot them with your bullets. Kill your future self.
Yeah. Like, just imagine you're an adventurer in the Cataclysm, you're still, like, making a name for yourself. You come to Old Doom, and you see a dragon go by with what looks like to be you, but 10 years older on it. Yeah, probably should get a new mouse, but you know. Next up, Ongoro Crater Circuit. And here's how fast normal flying mounts are, for comparison to all that.
Man.
What does that even track? Oh, it's probably tracking this. Also, we're getting Riders of Azeroth badges.
Oh.
We can get up to 3 badges from each race. 1 for bronze, 2 for silver, 3 for gold in each category. You know, so you know, you can get more by improving your rank, basically. Like once you've earned, if you get bronze, you'll get 1 medal, and if you then upgrade your time to a silver, you'll get 1 medal because you already got the 1 from bronze.
Okay.
So it's like you can there's a limited amount you can get.
Makes sense.
And annoyingly, you can't get enough medals on a single character to buy everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh hey, you can see where all the mining nodes are because I have been mining on my
Oh,
alt and
God.
I've got an add-on to track all of the thorium veins. I need arcane
God.
crystals for something. Anyway.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Honk, move faster, Grandpa. Yeah.
Kick it up, Grandpa.
Come on, step it up. As a timekeeper, this crater fascinates me. Its primordial tar pits, ancient trees, marauding megafauna, and the Ungoro crater circuit lets you experience all of that as you trace the crater's edge. But, some advice. If you hear something heavy coming through the trees, just keep flying.
Aspects watch over you.
There's dinosaurs
Encouraging.
here. There's big old dinosaurs.
Ooh.
Of the non-feathered variety, because that was when this was made.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't realize quite the implications of. Oh yeah, there's been scientific advancement between when Warcraft was created and the modern day.
Yeah, I mean, the game is coming up on 20 years old.
Oh no.
Like, I think I've mentioned that, you know, this game came out on my 10th birthday, and I was telling that to a new friend of mine, and they were like, but like before I said that, they said that, whoops.
Uh-oh.
They said that, the game came out, that they were born half a year before the game came out, or something like that. They're 19.
Man.
So, you know, they're not wrong about the game being old.
Thanks, I hate it.
But just the idea that there is someone who's now an adult, where World of Warcraft has existed for pretty much their entire lifespan.
Thanks, I hate it.
You know, there's a couple of mining nodes near that spot, that rock I landed on. Every time I was near there mining, I'd see other people go by on their dragons. I'd be like, haha, hello. I gotta pay more attention to the right. I'm gonna actually swap the dragon I use to a smaller one, just so I could see better.
Okay. No blue for a Scala.
No blue. Here's the assistant. Here you are. Give me the Windborn Velocidrake.
The Isles.
Advanced course. It might affect hitboxes, I'm not sure. There we go, we can see better now.
You now have eyes.
Yeah. Big dinosaur. Get used to this music, by the way. You'll be hearing it a lot today.
Oh no!
At least there's like several tracks, but still. On the flip side, I know there are add-ons that exist that just start playing this music whenever you get on your dragon at all.
Yeah, actually, there are mods.
Yeah.
You would be surprised.
Yeah. What do you think this like arrow I have near the bottom of my screen is from? And all those mining node location trackers I put on screen earlier. Like this? You think this is base game functionality? No, I have add-ons. And the reverse course. They're all client-side stuff, of course.
Yeah.
Mostly UI stuff. Lots of people have like custom UIs. You know, things like tracking things and whatnot.
I do get the...
Yeah? Did you explode? Hello? Oh boy. Man down, man down. Can't believe Leo is dead. Oh yeah, they did actually, in the previous expansion, add their own map marker system as well. But this particular add-on I have lets you do multiple markers, whereas the base game one only lets you do one at a time. Wow, really? Come on. Right at the end, too. Well, that's a bronze. Oh my god. Really? That is embarrassing. And that's how important keeping momentum is, folks. Oh, 110. Yeah, like you can do this now. Markers like that, but as you can see, there's a bunch here. Ooh, wealth quests. Next up, Encourage Circuit. Let me check on Leo first, actually. Oh, his power went out! Oh no! Interesting. You have to remember that this game is still running on a super old engine, and everything is just code built on top of code built on top of code. It's very spaghetti. Some of the engine actually dates back to Warcraft 3, like the RTS game. There's stuff like anytime a quest progresses, the only way you can get quest progress for anything is if you kill something. So that means anytime you have a quest that says go talk to this NPC, whenever you talk to them, you actually kill an invisible enemy. Every time. Because otherwise the game would not be able to track it. There's stuff like that. There's a lot of duct tape, basically. Now Leo's street will revert to a hunter-gatherer society due to the lack of electricity. I'm telling him that. Oh, there's thorium here too. Neat. Ah, Silithus, back before there was a giant sword. Return to monkey. Okay. Leo gave the go-ahead for me to keep going. He has no idea how long he will be gone. So, hope y'all, Hope y'all enjoy Solo Jorb. Maybe I can poke Jason and see if he wants to pop in. There have been comics about wielding the giant sword. I don't think you understand how big the sword is. Like, you see that mountain in the distance there? It's bigger than that. Like, it's a big sword. It destroyed the mere act of the sword being stabbed into this zone, destroyed the entire zone and kickstarted an entire subsequent expansion because it was making the planet bleed. And to be clear, it wasn't just bleeding here, it was bleeding everywhere. Imagine being stabbed so hard that your entire body starts bleeding. It was a cataclysmic event. Jason is typing. Ah, Jason's out running some errands. I'd ask Nick, but he is, quote, so full of phlegm, because he is sick. So, solo Jorb hours for a bit.
I never gave up hope.
Before you stretches the mysterious ruins of Encourage. This race, Encourage Circuit, challenges you to embrace the mystery on a winding path through its foreboding halls. Would you like to try this course, Dragon Rider? I would. So Encourage is actually a raid, and we're going through the uninstanced version. You can see a instance portal over there. He is so sick. Yeah, that was his response when I asked him, how's your gunk? Which is, you know, normal sentences to say in conversation. Is, how's your gunk? Not even a good morning, just that. I believe this is around where the final boss of the raid is fought. Goodbye. Down we go. And thunk. Thanks for the spoilers. You're welcome.
The waters.
Advanced. For anyone wondering, no, the Silithids are definitely not the Zerg. Totally not. No connection whatsoever. I got an email. Probably some kind of junk, but I'll check real quick after this race. Silver. RuneScape is doing a stream. I don't care. I'm also streaming.
The Isles have awakened.
Hey, I read a comic that did a actual twist on Darth Vader. Turned out Vader was not Anakin Skywalker, but was a different character. Because they wanted to preserve the presence of a twist. Oh my god, this is such an awful start. Hold on. Let's try that again. Who is RuneScape and what are they streaming? RuneScape is an MMO, you child. You uncultured child. Okay, I think the start of the race is just gonna be like this, huh? I mean, RuneScape is from the early to mid 2000s, so I think early 2000s. So I'm older than RuneScape, but I think it's a little older than World of Warcraft. I think. Oops. Wasn't quite where I was supposed to go. Gonna be a bronze as well, I can tell already. Yep. Next up, Feralas. Nobody redeemed stretch, but I'm stretching. I'll redeem it myself. Where's Trans Grandpa? What? Huh? I mean, I'd like to know too, but what? So we've just decided that... Okay, sure. Technically, this isn't a dragon, it's a cloud serpent. Totally different. But, like, actually. The lore. Yeah, get rid of the dot. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, unfortunately I mentioned that we're getting, we're being given default dragons instead of our own customizations, so, alas. I have been lucky to be assigned a course in an area with a lively history, and that history has left behind... Excuse me. Sometimes talking makes me yawn, which is not great for a streamer. And that history has left behind some awe-inspiring ruins. Our race, the Fareless Ruins Ramble, lets you get an up-close, I mean a very up-close, look at them. Would you like to ramble back through time, Dragon Rider? He wanted to make him bald.
Aspects watch over you.
Yeah, I think I was actually going to use that one, but then it didn't let me, so, you know. Like how that's what you remember, also. Oops. Nope. Let's not miss that ring this time. I mean, you can try role-playing as one, I guess, but no. I don't even think there are half-dragons in general. What? Tree? You could probably do that in Baldur's Gate 3 from what I've heard. I don't know. With the top half be dragon. You can play as sort of demi-dragons though, called the Drakthir. They have dragon. They're an artificial species created from dragons, by dragons. Well, by dragon, one guy did it. But they are a bit scrawny and noodly, though, so they wouldn't really be half-giant. There we go.
We serve once more. May the flights protect us.
Yeah, World of Warcraft lets you be a Pandaren. Does D&D let you do that? I don't think so. A Pandaran. A panda person. Sorry if I'm quiet during the races, I'm just, you know, focused and all that. Try not to crash into walls, etc. I do that enough anyway, even when I am paying attention. Ah, mouse. Silver. And reverse. Do 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 Uh-oh. My speed! Let's try that again. Oh, probably. Also, it occurs to me that Draenei are kind of WoW's version of Tieflings. Sort of. Because there was a race called the Eridar, and a long time ago most of them fell to demonic corruption and became demons. But some of them were like, hey, this sounds not great, let's not do that, and ran away. And the Draenei are the ones that, you know, left to not become demons. And silver. Alright, next up. 1,000 Needles Thread, one of the ones for our quest. No idea. The Draenei in this form with this lore are from 2007, so... Were Tieflings playable Tieflings before or after 2007? Maybe I should, like, go up a little bit so I'm not in the middle of all these trees. Also, it's spelled D-R-A-E-N-E-I. Draenei. I think one of the joke lines that the old Drana can have, maybe we'll see if we can get it.
Stop and ask for directions, I told him. But no! It's interdimensional, he says. What
Not that
went
one.
wrong?
Let's see, try again.
I have a wonderful recipe. Bring
Nope.
2 gnomes,
That's not
2
it.
eggs.
But there's one that there's a joke line that's basically like, why do people always have trouble with the names of our people? It sounds just like it is spelled.
I have lived to see them return.
Welcome to the Thousand Needles thread. Oh god, why am I gonna yawn every time? The severe landscape of Thousand Needles makes an excellent backdrop for a course with quick turns and narrow choke points. Can you thread your way through the Thousand Needles thread, Dragon Rider? This one's fun. I can't do that every time. Wow, so the Draenei as we know them predates playable tieflings. That's interesting.
The Isles have awakened.
Advanced. Oh. Well, the Eridar did exist prior to Burning Crusade's release in 2007, but the lore about the Draenei and the Eridar's connection was new. And what we knew of as the Draenei in Warcraft 3 were later retconned into being like a kind of a fallen, corrupted version of Draenei called Lost Ones. They were much more monstrous. Mouse. Silver.
Aspect's grace shine down on
Yum. I can already tell this isn't going to be a gold because I've kind of like had to recalibrate a couple of turns. Bronze! Oh, barely bronze. That's sad. Alright, next up, Razor Fen Roundabout. This one's a little tricky. I'm pretty sure that exists. Check speedrun.org. I've seen other silly WoW challenge runs. I saw someone back during Warlords of Draenor when the level cap was 100. They leveled 1 to 100 controlling the game exclusively via DDR dance pad. That was an interesting one. Get my yelling out of the way first this time. I cannot think of a better place for a race than a brambling ramble of thorns filled with angry quillboar. Actually, yes. Yes, I can. But the twists and turns in this course, and the startled looks of the quillboars who sail through their backyards, are worth it. Would you like to try the Razor Fen Roundabout, Dragon Rider? Here we go. This one's a bit more of a claustrophobic race. Oof. Bonked. Yeah, it's a reset. Oh wow, it forgot to do the dragon racing music this time. That's kind of funny. Haven't seen that happen before. Yeah, probably. I'm sure it's fine. Oof. Apparently Leo is one of the, quote, fewer than 5, end quote, having an outage in this specific area. Estimated time is 2 hours. I'm just like, can you steal your neighbor's power? Yeah, screw this house in particular. Apparently there are other larger outages nearby, but this particular outage is just like, nope, suffer. Nice. Goal! And now reverse. Now instead of busting out of the holes, we'll bust into them. Whee! I swear, sometimes these vigor orbs restore all of my vigor instead of one, and I don't know if that's a bug. Wow, really? Yeah, no, this is a bronze. Absolutely a bronze. Silver, really? Okay, if you're sure. Next up, Desolate Drift, which is 3 minutes away. Oh, correction. He's in the... misread the map, and he's in the very teeny corner of the 102 people experiencing outage. Like, right in the corner. Move faster, Pokey! So how has your day been, everyone? Mulgore. I love these polygonal trees from, like, 2004. And then compared to those trees over there, which, while still a bit polygonal, are noticeably much less polygonal. Because those were added in Cataclysm. Occasionally, usually they don't update, like, terrain models. It's usually, like, NPC models. And, you know, player models. If you want to laugh, Google the original WoW Prairie Dog model. It is... low poly is being generous, I think, to that guy. Desolate. Even the name is evocative of open, empty spaces. Every time! But the Desolate Drift will show you it is anything but. On this course, you will glide through the Valley of Spears in the Kodo's Graveyard, but you will also fly over and through lush Carnum's Glade and the mystical Cenarian Wildlands. Ready to drift through Desolate, Dragon Rider? Oops, I forgot about that. down. Hey, check out these trees. Have another look, just in case you didn't see the first time. You know what? I'm going to put the old prairie dog on stream. Just because I think it is hilarious. Let's see, what's a good screenshot? Yeah, that'll do. Add image? No. Browser. Okay, why is it doing that? Look at him. My man's face is a rectangle. He is incredible, and I love him, and I am so sad that they have updated his model since. Yeah, here's what they look like now. They look like actual animals. Oh, they even updated the mechanical one. Neat. Anyway.
I have lived to see them return.
Advanced time. Wee. Hey, another gold.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
And now for reverse. Really? Trees, our nemesis. Someone's transmogged to Thunder Fury. Blessed Blade of the Wind Seeker. Okay, let's not get caught in a branch this time. And fish! Gold again by half a second. Nice. Next up, Stone Talon Mountains. Eepy. I got enough sleep. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Yeah, these trees look so much better than the other ones. You can still see the geometric shapes, but definitely better. Hey look, there's a quest down there. Hey look, there's another quest down there. Hi! Oh, sorry. You caught me mid-yawn. Hi, welcome in. We are doing dragon riding racing. Well, by all accounts, I hope this should be something good. So I'm sorry, that was going to be a funny joke, but then I kind of beansed it halfway through.
We serve once more.
Yeah, I verbally hit send too soon. So I can relate. This dragon riding course is called Webwinder Weave, and it's pretty obvious why. On it, you will fly through Webwinder Path and around Murkthalen Lake, but beware when flying through the trees of the webs and... The timekeeper gulps loudly. The spiders. Oh, why did it have to be spiders? Aw, thank you. We're gonna do some cool dragon riding, let's go! Follow the rings! There is an event currently that adds the new dragon riding races to a bunch of locations in the old world. So I'm doing them all. Leo was also here for like the first 20 minutes, but then his power went out. So, you know, just me now.
I never.
Now for the advanced course. Deathly allergic to dragons. That's a good point. We could be allergic to dragons and we could never know. Wasn't there one guy who found out he was allergic to moon dust? So like, just because of sample size, we have absolutely no idea how common or rare moon dust is as an allergen. Just that it exists as an allergen. Pretty sure everyone dies if they get hit by fire. It's not an allergy. There are people who are allergic to water, and that is so sad. Like, on their skin, not drinking it. They would die if they couldn't drink water. But still, like, that seems like it would be really inconvenient. Yeah, vampires. No, that's holy water. That's different. I am speed. I am silver. God damn it. Oh right, running. I forgot about that one. I'm remembering in The Adventures of Dr. McNinja, an old comic. Well, there's one point where, you know, Doc distracted some vampires by just tossing some grains of rice on the just tossing a bag of rice on the ground, and they had to count them. Vampires and squirt guns. Off we go to the Baron's Divide Dive. Let's see, is this an Alliance quest hub or is this a Horde kill things area? PvP flag, so this is an actual Alliance hub. Oh yeah, it's quartermasters and stuff. I hope you brought your courage with you for this race, Dragon Rider. This is the Great Divide Dive. This course sends you down into the fiery depths of the Great Divide, through the overgrowth, and into the Nightmare Scar. It's a quick course, but watch out for the flames of the Divide. We wouldn't want your wings singed, now would we? Haha. And they're not kidding, this is probably like maybe the fastest course, the shortest. Boom. See? Told you. Fast course. 38 seconds. I'm gonna get you. Ooh, tiny objects. Me for real.
May the waters protect you.
Hey, gold again, just barely.
Aspects great.
And reverse. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And going fast. Uh-oh. This is not a gold. Oh, nope, I beansed it. Start over. Oh my god, there's a guy there whose character name is actually just Kyle? That's a lucky grab. My favorite Warcraft hero, Kyle. And gold, just barely. Nice. It's also possible every now and then they'll free up unused character names, so it's possible he just snagged it when it became available. I remember one time in like a while in, I managed to snag a character named Gnome. Ooh, dragons, fast, shiny, so true. Like Tim from Monty Python, yeah. Gnome was an orc. Yes. You cannot play as an ogre in this game. but I used a toy to make him look like a gnome, and then just went and stood in front of the orc capital city and be like, "Hello, yes, I am gnome." Unfortunately, I no longer have gnome. Rip gnome. Welcome to the Durotar Tour, Dragon Rider. Glide through the rugged landscape of the Valley of Trials and the seaside beauty of the Darkspear Strand on this expansive course. Ready to ride? Gnome is censored? What? Is the bot being mean to you? Where am I going? Hold on. Right, so this bit, these trees, you can very easily get stuck in their branches. So stay low to avoid the branches. Huh. That's fascinating. I don't see that. And I'm not getting like a message held for review or anything either. That is entirely on your end. Are you okay? Is your browser nomophobic? And the fact that it only applied to a single instance of gnome as well is baffling. That's so weird. Twitch is nomophobic. You heard it here first. I know that for some reason Twitch doesn't like it when you say pound cake. Pound is fine. Cake is fine. Pound cake as one word is fine. But pound space cake? And it's like, sorry, your message has been held for... Silver, okay. Yep, you all said very bad words. There we go. I've approved your messages. I'm feeling lenient today. But can you type gnome cake? Gnome cake is fine, everybody. Gnome cake is allowed. Maybe we should have a pound cake emote. Would you all like that? Would you all want a pound cake emote? Yay, silver. All these gnomish bakers are celebrating. So that we can invade the eyes of Big Twitch. I'm letting Leo know we need a pound cake emote. Alright, next up, the Azshara Rocket Way Ride, which is 3 minutes away. Probably be like 1 minute if it was beat by Dragon, but I'm still wondering why Gnome was censored once. Just once. Occasional nomophobia. Shoutouts to this big cannon that the Horde has here near the capital city, pointed approximately in the direction. Oh, I guess it's, if anything, it's not even pointed at Stormwind, is it? If anything, it's pointed at like the top of the Eastern Kingdoms, or even the Dragon Isles or the Broken Isles. Well, either way, it's never been fired. And everyone's like, when are they going to fire the cannon? You cannot say gnome. Once. He's the last member of the gnome crew.
Aspect's grace shine
So for a little context here, there is a thing here in this zone called the Rocket Way. You can kind of see the path it takes here, which is a little fast travel system that lets you ride these tracks with by basically strapping yourself to a giant firework. It's made by goblins, so it is extremely unsafe because they don't care about safety regulations. That's kind of their deal. If it doesn't have enough explosives, then put more explosives on it. But we are going to be following that path. Our aim with the Rocketway ride is to show the Bilgewater Cartel what real speed is. It's a winding, quick course that follows the Rocketway through Azshara. Now, we Dragon Riders have a reputation to uphold. So get out there and break some Rocketway records. Someone whose grandfather was quarter gnome.
Go with the aspects.
If someone was half halfling, would they be a quarterling? I missed the speed boost, oh noes. What's the other half? Human? Gnome? Elf? I don't know. Dwarf?
The Isles have awakened.
Now for the advanced course. Ha, mouse. Y'all getting tired of this music yet? As far as weird D&D characters are concerned, I'm currently building a barbarian with the noble background, just because I thought that was a fun combo to try and reconcile. Almost there. Gold! By like 5 seconds, that's pretty good for advanced reverse. Gotta mute a server real quick. Next up, Winter Spring. I love that we're appealing to the accountant community. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
I never gave up hope.
Hail, Dragon Rider. Are you ready for the winter wander? The snow really flies on this fast-paced slalom through the northern territories of Winter Spring. Its tight turns and steep climbs to chill and thrill you. That's grammatically incorrect. Want to try it? Whee! The poor forgotten town of Everlook. No one ever comes here anymore. Ah, mouse. Yeah. Sometimes my right mouse button doesn't quite respond, which is annoying when I use it to turn. And I'm heading towards a wall, so, you know, it can be a bit troublesome. Well, you don't go into the town for the racing, though.
I have lived to see them return.
I mean, I'm not going into town. On account of I have no reason to. And neither do most people. Or ever look. Silver. Aw, missed it by half a second. I mean, there's quests there. There's just, you know, only quests for when you're leveling through here in the first place at low level. And even then, you don't even have to come here. There's plenty of other zones you can do instead. So it's entirely possible players could just never quest through here. I mean, Ascala hasn't done the quests here, as you can see.
The waters flow again.
There is no current content here. It's all low level. I'm not sure if I'd say it's power creep per se, like, in any, like, RPG you play, is the fact that, like, side quests in, like, the second town or something are no longer relevant in the end game. Is that power creep? No, it's just that you've out-leveled it. Bronze. Oof. Not even close. Let's do next the Fell Flyover in Fellwood. Then we'll circle around. I mean, this isn't a starting location. And no, starting zones do not have a... Pretty much nothing in the old world is max level. For max level stuff, it's just the Dragon Isles. Pretty much. Unless they have quests from the Dragon Isles that send you to other places. But those are rare. It's called the Old World because, well, it's kind of no longer relevant, really. Unless you're, like, leveling up. Like, I mean, the last expansion, Shadowlands, there's not much reason to go back there anymore because it is now old content. It's just how it is, how MMOs tend to be. Welcome to Fellwood. It's spoopy here. Oh! Ha! Greetings, Dragon Rider. You snuck up on me. The timekeeper looks around cautiously. Sorry, it's a bit spooky here. This is the Fellwood Flyover. If you would like a twisting, turning ride through the hauntingly beautiful Iron Tree Woods in Shatterscar Vale, this is the course for you. Speed boost under the bridge. Oop. Bonk. I'm gonna start over. Whee! $57 seconds, not bad.
The Isles welcome you.
Advanced time. Let's race this guy. Want to do the bridge for a bigger orb. Didn't mess up this time, good. Gold again! That can happen with like patch content within an expansion. But like whenever a new expansion hits, stuff in the old expansion basically becomes immediately relevant. Basically because, you know, new patches in an expansion will generally give like better gear and stuff. Whereas stuff that's different expansions is obviously it's significantly better gear just because it's like, you know, higher level. Really? Again? Come on, stop bonking. That one was just my right mouse button didn't respond, so I didn't pull up. Okay, don't mess up this time. Okay, great. Hey! Congratulations! And now you're free. Gold! There we go! That makes it all worth it. Next up, Ashenvale. One of our races is up there. The real question is, are you allowed to keep watching if you're no longer doing accounting? There's mithril in these hills. These branches look really bad up close, also. They're clearly just PNGs. Palinage is for accountants only. I think we have enough badges to buy all the other gear now, by the way, so we can complete the set. Man, all looks the same from up here, doesn't it? Some more wonderful examples of trees from vanilla. Speaking of which, here's our old friend the polygonal trees. Sorry, my throat's acting up. Much like the Dragon Isles, this land, Ashenvale, is alive with history. And the Every time! Gosh! And the Ashenvale Ambit fast-paced course. And the Ashenvale Ambit fast-paced course through the area's ruins, shrines, and age-old forests gives a glimpse of some of it. Are you ready for a little history lesson? Okay, just so long as it's not going to be on the test.
The Isles have awakened.
Wee. That was there, my mouse not wanting to turn for a moment. Or rather, not registering it. Silver, alright.
We said
And reverse. Silver. Alright. And now, finally, onto the only zone, for some reason, with 2 racing courses, Mount Hyjal. Alright. So this is kind of fun, because this area is phased, depending on whether you've done the quest here or not. So this area, the Flame Wake, once you've quested through this zone, it will no longer be on fire, and it will be regrown and called the Regrowth instead of the Flame Wake. However, this course, which is goes through this area and is themed on fire, does not change. Nope, I have 2 races left. Do you find the sound of a roaring fire relaxing, Dragon Rider? Then the Hyjal Hotfoot is for you. Enjoy superheated updrafts as you fly through the Flame Wake, around the Throne of Flame, and over the rim of the world. Well, are you fired up to race? And again, this course makes no sense if you've quested through here and it's no longer on fire, because the description and name are unchanged. And here you will see an incursion from the elemental plane of fire. In which you can literally just waltz right into the elemental plane of fire over there. That's why everything is currently, you know, on fire.
never gave up hope.
Advanced course.
Honor all dragons.
I would assume so, yes. So advanced course, now there's little fire elementals putting fireballs everywhere. And in case you're wondering, yes, they are still there if you're phased and to be in the regrowth instead of the flame wake. No, I don't know why. Gold!
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Pizza element, precursor to the calzone dimension. How about the semi-elemental plane of ranch dressing? ETA on Leo's power is anywhere between half an hour to an hour and a half. So chances are I will probably call this stream once we finish the races, unless somehow Leo miraculously gets his power back before I finish. Ah, I'm on fire! Come on! Ugh. Nope. Try again. Yeah, the semi-elemental plane of ranch dressing is an order to stick thing. Bronze. Where are your cats? Okay. Ah, no, don't open my bugs. Alright, one last race. The Nordrasil Spiral. I don't know, but I feel like that's the plot of an episode of Miraculous Ladybug. and there would be a pun about... Someone would say a pun about giving someone a dressing down. A Lunadore, Dragon Rider. Welcome to Mount Hyjal. In this race, you will soar through the boughs of one of the land's most beautiful and ancient trees on a fast, looping course. Ready to go out on a limb and try the Nordrasil spiral? Yeah, I just watched it dubbed. Mouse. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that it's animated for the lip flaps in English. Despite being a French show. Huh. Hey, gold. And finally, reverse. You ever think about how the episodes in like season 1 were aired out of order in English compared to French? Like they were aired in like a totally different order by like various networks. And then Netflix also had its own order as well. And it It's like, yeah, I know most of the episodes in Season 1 are self-contained, but come on. Here we go, Kalimdor Racing Completionist. With that, let's head back to Veldraken and, turn in our quest and buy our remaining rewards. It does have continuity, yes. The first season was a lot more loose since it was kind of more establishing characters and stuff, but there's a lot stronger episode-to-episode continuity now than there was in the first season. Here he is, by the way. Here's Trans Grandpa. I know you missed him.
The sky calls.
You lead the way among your fellow Dragon Riders. As the Kalimdor Cup continues, find other races there and prove you're cut above the rest. Already done, buddy. And like I said, there's no follow-up quests, so... buy the outfit. I already bought the helmet on my main, so... we have just enough for all the pieces. And now we have the whole set. He's back and it's never been better. Wasn't there also stuff like, in the pilot, Spock says one of his ancestors, mated with a human woman, and it's like, you mean your father, Spock? One of your ancestors, like your father, mated with your mother, Spock? No, the armor is just cosmetic. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it here because Leo's power is still out. And I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow will be something. It might be Norbus, it might be something else. We'll see. Bye, y'all.